Hello and welcome everyone. It is Wednesday, November 28th, 2018. New comic book day, best day of the week. I was able to get into my shop early this morning and read through my books, and I'm going to put out a video right now. There is a ton of good stuff out this week. Holy cow, I was not expecting this much to pop up this week, but yeah, it's a really good week. I'm not doing an LCS shout out today just because I got so much stuff to cover here. We'll get into it real quick. Thank you to all my subscribers. Really appreciate your support and your comments. Love being part of the community. I say that every week. In the background, I just got to start out with some stuff. I picked up Key Collector Comics app. I mentioned it a few times, but I've been a subscriber to the app for quite a while. And you know, it's funny. Nick sent out. He's the owner of the app, creator of the app. Sent out an email with instructions on an options tab, which I'd never clicked on it once the whole time I've had it. And you know, well, there's a lot of stuff on that app you can do that I had no clue you could do. So yeah, if you've got it, check out that options tab. But the book I got in the background here is Spider-Man 792. I've showed this one in one of my videos before. I got cover A on the left and cover B. They're really awesome. Man, I love that cover. It's Ryan Stegman, by the way. That Phoenix variant is, oh man, that is a killer cover. I mean, that's still one of my favorite covers, I think, of the last few years. It's just awesome. But the reason I got that one in the background is on the Key Collector Comics app. He puts out spec books and hot books all the time. This one he mentioned a little while ago, and it's the first full appearance of Maniac, which a lot of you are aware of. And one, I mean, obviously, I buy in Spider-Man. But it's also the first appearance of all the Inklings, which are kind of the henchmen for Maniac. And some of them show up on that screen right at the end of Carnage Born. So it's likely some of them are going to be killed off. And this was kind of their first appearance in this 792. So it's a really good one to get. I shouldn't say that it was just in this one. Some of them may have shown up in Venom Inc. That I have to look into a little bit more. But this Venom Inc. is a really good one too, the Alpha. Because that is technically your first appearance of Maniac, just last page of the book. 792 is your first full appearance. So if you don't have those, I'd suggest you get them. The 792's price has gone up a bit on it, and especially that cover B. I mean, man, is that an awesome cover. And another one that he was mentioning that I wanted to get, I was looking through my back bins at my shop today, and they had it. It was this Spider-Woman Alpha #1. Because it's got Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen, and Silk all together in a title. I think that's the first title that they've all been combined in. I'm not 100% sure of that, but it's a good one to get because they're talking about doing a movie down the road with a bunch of female leads and stuff, so there's a good chance it'll be... I know Silk they've announced, and, you know, Spider-Gwen. I mean, they're all going to eventually be on the big screen at some point, but that's a good one to get if you can get it, and that's one off of his app, so... If you haven't got that app, man, it's a good one to get. I don't buy everything he puts out as a spec. Like anything, he lets you know about anything that's spec-wise, and you pick and choose what you want to get, but it's a really good source of info. So anyways, just wanted to let you know about that, because those are a couple of really good books. This one's been a good one for a while. I'll talk about DC Nation Zero in a minute. There's a reason why I have that one in there. That is the 1 for 500 copy that I got in the center there. Really, really good one to get, but I'll mention that in a minute. Stuff that I picked up, this one came out just the other day, or a week or so ago. It's Avengers 700, but it's the 1 for 10 variant. I forgot to grab it at my shop, and he called me as soon as I got home and said, oh yeah, I forgot to give you that one. So anyways, I bought that one today. And then my Carnage Born 1 for 100 Virgin variant just showed up yesterday, so glad I got that one. It's in really nice shape too. I love that cover, and it's funny, going to talk about that Carnage Born just for a sec. I'll leave this here for just a second, because there's something that popped up. I mentioned it at the time, but right at the beginning, they mentioned a couple times that Cletus Cassidy was born, and then he died 19 minutes and 38 seconds after he was born. He died, and then you can tell that Null kind of brought him back to life or whatever, but they mentioned it twice, that 19 minutes, 30 seconds. So I was looking into it, and it looks to me like it's a biblical reference, because Luke 19:38 has a line, "Blessed is the king who comes before God." I'm not a religious person, but that's what I looked up. There's a bunch of different quotes for different parts of the Bible with that verse and stuff. So, but that one seems to make sense. So it's Carnage is the king who comes before God, and he's going to obviously go around killing all the people who have got the codex in them, who've worn the symbiote before, and basically put Null back together to give him all his strength. So it's going to be interesting. That's a good one to get. Anyways, just got to talk about that real quick. Glad to get that 1-for-100 Virgin variant. So anyways, we'll get into my books this week. Run through my independents real quick. I picked up Marvel Action Spider-Man. Even though it's a Marvel, IDW put it out. IDW's, they've done some stuff with, I think it was IDW, maybe it was Boom. I don't know, they've done Batman stuff and Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know. Anyways, grab that one. It was okay. It's geared more towards younger audience, I believe. So I'm not going to keep going with it. I just grabbed number 1. From Antarctic Press, I grabbed Star's End number 1. That's looks interesting. I flipped through it. I haven't read it yet, but the artwork looks okay in it. This is a title, man. I've been loving this one ever since it came out. Is Beyonders. Number 4 was out today. That's a really good series. I recommend that one. That's really good. Kind of got the whole conspiracy mythology kind of thing rolling along, and it's a good story. Stranger Things number 3. Last issue comes out, I guess, in another. I think it's a week. If I'm not mistaken, it's weekly or bi-weekly. I can't remember, but anyways, issue 3 of 4. I got cover A and cover B. Those are the only 2 I really liked. It's got the Demogorgon on there. I love that cover. The Warning number 1 from Image. I grabbed a couple copies of that one. That was actually good. I read through that one. That was pretty good. That looks like it's going to be a good series. This is one I was really looking forward to getting. This was one of my picks this week. Is Junior High Horrors number 2, and it's the homage to the movie The Thing from the 80s with Kurt Russell. Man, that was a great movie. I loved that movie as a kid. That was just awesome. I still like it now. It has actually the special effects for the time are pretty darn good. One from Scout Comics is Monarchs. I have not read that one yet, so I'm not 100% sure how that one is, but I did flip through it, but I'll read that one later tonight. And last one I picked up, I was kind of on the fence with this one, but I did grab it. It was Source Point Press, Monstrous number 1. As usual, I'm kind of a sucker once I get in there. I can't say no, so I ended up buying it. It looks all right. I mean, actually, I'll read it tonight. So, anyways, that is it from Independence. And like I say, we'll get into some DC now. And man, there is a ton of stuff from DC this week that was so good. Detective Comics 993, cover A and cover B. Got that drafting kind of background cover. Looks really cool. It's a continuation of that Two-Face Batman storyline, and that was okay. Wonder Woman 59, got cover A and cover B. Got the Jenny Friesen cover B. Her stuff's been pretty good. That one to me is not one of her best covers, but it's still a great cover. I like her artwork, so can't go wrong with that. Drowned Earth, the conclusion to that storyline. Picked that one up. It's been pretty good. And it's obviously leading to more stuff coming down the road, so grab that one. Grab DC's Nuclear Winter Special, and if you're on my Instagram account, you notice I put out a post this morning that, yesterday, that this is Yasmin Putri. It's her first sequential art. She's done covers only up to this point. But inside here, this is a $10 cover price, by the way, so just be warned. I didn't realize it was that pricey. I just bought one, but she did all the art for one of the stories in here. It's this one here called, what the heck's it called? Because I always put it's Last Daughters. You can tell it's her artwork. I mean, it's just gorgeous artwork. She did the art and the coloring for this, by the way. It's not just the artwork. So yeah, it's really good, and I love her artwork, and I really think she's going places. So I wanted to make sure I had that one in my collection because that is her first interior artwork. Some people ask me what does sequential artwork mean? Well, it just means it's the interior art of the comics. So, anyways, grab Terrifics number 10, and I gotta show something right at the back here. I'm gonna show some images here. But on the last page of this book, I'm not sure if this is a new character showing up or not. All you get is kind of the shadow, so it's just a cameo, whether it is or not. But you get kind of the hood here and the shoulder, and then you see them sitting in this chair. I'm not 100% sure if it's an older character or if it's a new character coming down the road. But I'll have to, if somebody knows who it is, let me know. But yeah, can't go wrong with first appearances. I'm going to definitely grab number 11 because if it is a new character, they'll be showing up in the next issue most likely. Just going to take some of those out of there. Flash 59, new characters showing up in this one. So I am going to show an image in here as well. If you haven't been, I mentioned a few times, number 60 is supposed to be the first appearance of that new character called Powerhouse. And the last page of this book, you get your first appearance. So it's just it's first appearance only, not first full appearance. And it's all in Spanish. It's Milamo Fuerza. I don't know if that means, I don't know what that means. So I know I got a few Spanish-speaking subscribers. Maybe somebody can let me know if that means Powerhouse. I don't know what that means, but anyways, maybe she's not going to be called Powerhouse. Maybe she'll be called something else. But that's the character that in the image I showed for number 60. So yeah, you definitely want to pick up this issue, number 59 and number 60, because that's kind of a cool looking character too. So it's funny because I dropped the Flash the last few issues. I wasn't picking it up, but I'm definitely going to start picking it up again. So that's a good one to get. Make sure you grab that one. And then you got another, then I got Justice League Odyssey number 3. Cover A. I had to call my shop and have them put another copy aside for me because there was a first appearance in here too. So Justice League number 3, you've got this character called the Rapture that shows up. And again, I'm going to show an image, and this is a wicked looking character. It's called I Rapture, am your loyal servant. So I mean, he or she, it looks like a he to me. But that's not just a first appearance because he's got several panels in the back of the book. He's talking and stuff, and he's doing so. To me, that's a first full appearance because he's again on the last page as well. So yeah, that's a good one to get. Make sure you pick up Justice League Odyssey number 3 because that's another good one. DC's got some key books out this week. So yeah, that's a whole bunch there. And then Action 105 or 1005. I mentioned this one a few times. This is the red. It even says right on the cover, the red cloud is revealed. So again, I'm going to show some images. If you don't want to know who it is, turn it off. But the reason, okay, this is kind of important. There's a couple books you want to look at. So this one, you find out that it's this lady here called, oh shoot, what the heck was her name? Robinson Moore? Miss Robinson Moore, I believe is her name. It's Miss Moore, anyways. She's in the books, in the story. She's working at the Daily Planet with Superman. So I have to give a big shout out to Wolf Warner, one of my subscribers. He comes up with some good stuff. And I put this one on Instagram this morning. DC Nation Zero. This is the 25 center that came out quite a while ago. Just after just before Justice League No Justice came out, and before the wedding and all that kind of stuff. And there's 3 stories in here, and one of the stories, the second story in the book, is dealing with Clark Kent at the Daily Planet. Did I say Bugle? Anyways, I meant Daily Planet. And in this story, you're introduced to Miss Robinson Goode. So Miss Robinson Goode, who was introduced in DC Nation Zero, is the Red Cloud. So this is technically her first appearance in here. And it's a first full appearance because she's on several pages, several panels, and stuff in here. So talking, and she's meeting with the Mafia and stuff because remember, she's working for kind of the Mafia in this story. So that is one. I know it's a 25 center, but it's a really good one to get. So pick up if you. I'm sure a lot of you got it. They printed a ton of those, so it's shouldn't be hard to find. But that's why I was showing earlier. I got the 1 for 500 copy. There's a 1 for 250, and then there's a 1 for 100. I think I know there's like Superman on the cover. Can't remember. Maybe it's a 1 for 50. You can look it up, but. These aren't too pricey. It's not only is it first appearance. I bought it because it's the first appearance of the Omega Titans. That's why I bought it. I didn't realize it was going to be first appearance of Robinson Good, who becomes, or turns out to be, the Red Cloud. So that is definitely a good one you want to get. So get DC Nation Zero if you haven't got it. Then next one up, we got Batman Beyond 26, another good one from DC this week. Got the original Joker on the cover, and that is just an awesome cover. It's an homage to, damn it, I can't remember what book it is, but I'll have to look it up. I should have looked it up before, but it's a great looking cover. I got cover B, which I'm not a big fan of, but I grabbed one anyways. Whole story is, I'm not going to give away the story in there. I've given away enough already, so it's pretty good. But needless to say, he's up to his, the original Joker's up to his old antics and everything, so definitely good one. That's it from DC this week, man. A ton of good stuff from them. So much good stuff coming out this week. From Marvel, got Arachnite #2. I haven't read that one yet, I'll be honest with you. Spider-Geddon, Spider-Girls #2, another Yasmin Putri. I'm on a big Yasmin Putri kick right now. I'm trying to get all her covers, and I grabbed, like I say, that first interior art from her in that DC Nuclear Winter. That was a really good one to get. So anyways, I grabbed that one. I haven't read it yet. Amazing Spider-Man #10. I got cover A. I got cover B, the X-Men variant, as well as the J. Scott Campbell variant. It's an image that came out a few years ago, if I remember right, but it was cover price, so I had to get one. So I grabbed one of those. Cool thing with that one too, I got to show you an image in here. So now that, again, I'm showing some more images here, because I mentioned before that Spider-Man #12. It looks like that villain that's been popping up is going to be, you're going to find out who it is. And of course, right on the last page, again, I'm showing images here, folks. He shows up again right on the last page, and he's kind of learning about Spider-Man and his history and who his friends are and all the enemies and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who this dude is. But I hope you've been picking it up, because all these issues with him in it are going to be good ones to have in your collection. So that is another good one out this week. Yeah, I can't, man, so much good stuff. Fantastic Four #4 is the first appearance of the team, this new team, the Fantastics. And I mentioned in my last video that cover A is also, they're in the book, but it's also a cover appearance. So if you're going to buy one, try to get cover A. That's the one you want. My shop was sold out of these, and I was in there right at 11 o'clock. So obviously all the subscribers had them pulled, so there's nothing left on the shelf at my comic shop. That's definitely a good one to get. Daredevil 612. Man, I did read this one, and it was pretty good. It was kind of what I expected was going to happen. I'm not going to give it away, but I love cover A. Like, as you all know, black covers, man, are just gorgeous. And then cover B is a really nice cover too, because it's that white. Kyle Hotz did that one, and it's got Daredevil kind of all like a skeleton and just looking wicked. So I love that one. And then I got the Netflix variant as well for cover price, so really happy to get that one. So that was, again, man, there's just so much good stuff this week. I can't get over it. Another one you're going to want to get is Old Man Hawkeye #11. Again, I'm showing you an image in here because there is another first appearance in this one. This one is a new Captain Hydra shows up. So he shows up right at in the book there. The old, well, anyways, he shows up. That's all I'm going to say. Get Old Man Hawkeye #11. I haven't been buying that series all the way through, but I definitely grabbed that one because I saw that there was a new character showing up in there, so that is something you're going to want to get. As you know, I'm all about first appearances. Weapon Hex #2. This was one of my picks of the week because this one is the first full appearance of Speed Weasel, who showed up at the end of Weapon Hex #1. And just show a couple images in here. There's one really cool image I got to show you. So, I mean, she looks badass in this. I mean, if they drew her like this all the time, man, I'd be buying this series all the way, I mean, I just don't like X23s right now, the series, the way they're doing it. But yeah, Speed Weasel shows up in here, and she's throughout the book, so it's definitely her first full appearance. But I got to show you this one page where where she's all chopped up and legs and arms all over the place, but of course she puts herself right back together with her healing factors and stuff. But the interesting thing is right on the last page, you see they're talking like their sisters are walking away. It says the end with a question mark. Yeah, no, that's not the end. That's going to be going, you know, down the road. So get that one on your in your collection. Remember, one thing I want to say real quick, because this is something I've said it before, but if you're going to be in comic collecting, you got to have some patience, because don't expect every comic that comes out to double and triple in price or be $50 the day it comes out. Sometimes it takes years and years, because you know what? Nothing may happen with this book until all of a sudden they do a Weapon X movie down there, or a X23 movie, and all of a sudden her sister Speed Weasel shows up in the movie, and then everybody will panic and try to buy it. So get it now while you can. So anyways, yeah, that is it. I don't have a ton of stuff coming out down the road for you today, just because I had a few of those spec books at the beginning. And I wanted to talk, there was a ton of stuff to talk about this week, but I am going to do, I just got the new Diamond catalog today and Marvel and DC stuff. So what I'm going to actually do is a video. One of my subscribers said, can you do a video called Down the Road? So because I got the new catalog, I'm going to go through it, and then I'm going to put out a video on what I think are good bets from the catalog coming out down the road based on those catalogs. So I will do that in the next few days, hopefully. Yeah, so we'll get going with that, and then I'll let you all know when that's coming out in the next few days. So that is it for this week, folks. Take care. Happy hunting. Ton of good stuff out this week. Holy cow. I will talk to you later in the week. Bye for now.